Hello friends, the next point from building communication and ventilation is lintel. So lintel is a horizontal flexural member which spans over the openings in the walls for doors, windows, ventilators, cupboards, etc. Okay, the lintels are basically provided at span over the openings in the walls for doors, windows, ventilators, or cupboards, etc. The major functions of lintels are the load of masonry above the opening is transferred to the wall by flexural action of the lintel so that frames of doors, windows are not unduly loaded. Okay, that means the load from the upper side of wall does not come directly on the frame of the door or window. It is necessary to transfer by both the sides, and that is done with the help of the lintel. Okay, end bearings, it is length of lintel portion inserted in wall for the support. The end bearings for the lintel should be at least 150 mm or 1/12 of span, whichever is greater. Okay, the width of lintel is same as that of wall. These are the some conditions. The materials used for window lintels are lintels of various materials are used. They are uh, made up of wood, stone, brick, RCC, and steel. Okay, the first type of lintel, wood lintel or timber lintel. Timber lintels were mostly used for old building. Okay, they were mostly used for old building. However, rural area, places near to forest areas, these are uh, generally used. Nowadays, they are replaced by several modern techniques and materials. The main disadvantage with timber are more cost and less durable and vulnerable to the fire. These are some basic disadvantages. If the length of opening is more, then it is provided by joining multiple number of wooden pieces with the help of steel bolts. Okay, with the help of steel bolts, you can see in these plan and section diagrams. Then timber being combustible, it is vulnerable to fire. These lintels tend to be structurally weak and less durable. Okay, as they are made up of wood or timber, that's why structurally they are weak and also less durable. The second type of lintel is stone lintel. These are the most common type, especially where stone is abundantly available. The thickness of these are most important factor of its design. These are also provided over the openings in brick walls. Stone lintel is provided in the form of either one single piece or more than one piece. Okay, the depth of this type is kept to 10 centimeter per meter of span with minimum value of 15 centimeter. Okay, that means the either side or extra elevation given to this lintels must be 15 centimeter on each side. Here this much length should be 15 centimeter at least. Okay, in elevation you can see also here this much length. Okay, they are used up to span of 2 meters. In the structure is subjected to vibratory loads. Cracks are formed in stone lintel because of its weak tensile nature. Hence, caution is needed. Okay, so this is about stone lintel. Then third type is brick lintel. This type of lintel is used when the opening is small. Okay, for basically for small openings, the brick lintels are prepared, and the small opening means which is less than 1 meter with light loadings also. Its depth varies from 10 centimeter to 20 centimeter depending upon the span. Okay. Uh, Brick lintels are constructed with hard, well burnt, first class brick. It can be formed as bricks on end, bricks on edge, and coarse bricks laid horizontally over openings. So, this is about its construction. Bricks with frogs are more suitable than normal bricks because frogs, when filled with mortar, gives more shear resistance of end joints, which is known as joggled lintel. Okay. Then fourth type, reinforced brick lintel. Okay, these are used when loads are heavy and span is greater than 1 meter. Okay, you have to compare this type to the previous one. So it is for a heavy load and when the span is greater than 1 meter. The depth of reinforced brick lintel should be equal to 10 centimeter or 15 centimeter, or in the multiplication or in the multiple of 10 centimeter. The bricks are so arranged that 2 to 3 centimeter wide space is left lengthwise between adjacent bricks for the insertion of mild steel bars as reinforcement. 1:3 cement mortar is used to fill up the gaps. Okay. Vertical stirrups of 6 mm diameter are provided in every third vertical joint. The main reinforcement is provided at the bottom, consists of 8 to 10 mm diameter bars which are cranked up at the ends. Okay. Then the fifth and last type, that is steel lintel. These are used when the superimposed loads are heavy and openings are large. Okay, steel lintels are used especially when the superimposed loads are very heavy and openings are large. These consist of channel sections or rolled steel joist. We can use one single section or in combination depending upon the requirement. Okay, when used singly, the steel joist is either embedded in concrete or cladded with stone facing to keep the width same as width of wall. These are the some conditions. When more than one units are placed side by side, they are kept in position by tube separators. Okay, the advantages, steel lintels can be utilized to help heavier loads or more prominent separations without the need to change or strengthen. Steel lintels are impervious to rust, erosion, or distorting. Steel lintels are more practical and less labor intensive. These are the some advantages That's why nowadays the use of steel lintel is very common and they are mostly preferred. Okay, then the next one is the reinforced cement concrete lintel. At present, the lintel made of reinforced concrete are widely used to span the openings for doors, windows, etc. in the structure because of their strength, rigidity, fire resistance, economy, and ease in construction. While by considering all these parameters, uh, the use of reinforced cement concrete lintel is again very much common nowadays. These are suitable for all the loads and for any span. The width is equal to width of wall and depth depends on length of span and magnitude of loading. Okay. Uh, then the advantages, they are durable, rigid, and strong. The reinforced concrete lintels has fire resisting properties. They are economical and easy in construction. The main advantage of RC lintels is adaptability to suit at any size and shape. That's why these types of lintels are commonly used nowadays. There is reinforced cement concrete lintels. Okay, then the another point which is very much close to the lintel is weather shade. Weather shade, it is a sloping or horizontal structural overhang projecting from the bottom of a beam or a lintel, usually provided over openings on external walls to provide protection from sun and rain and for architectural purpose also. Okay, the word commonly known today as chhajja is projected element just above the window. Okay, we all known about it. Okay, chhajja, which is uh, the projected element just above the window or top of the window. Okay, the functions, very important functions of chhajja. It protects from external sunlight, then it protects from rainwater. Okay, then it may be recess place to keep utilities like AC compressor possible, subject to its strength in RCC lintels. Okay, that is another major function nowadays. It is also used for keeping AC compressor over it. Then the basic materials used for the construction of these weather sheds or chhajja are RCC, precast slab, steel sheet, FRP sheets, etc. And the major characteristics are they are strong, durable, water repellent, good appearance, and they are also cheap. So this is all about the types of lintels and the special element of the building, that is weather shed or chhajja. Okay, so these are the some practical pictures of the chhajja. Okay, here it is section shown in this first diagram, then simply the pictures shown. This is called a chhajja. Here chhajja, weather shade or sunshade or chhajja, all these three names uh, popularly used: weather shade or chhajja or sunshade also. Okay, so these are the chhajja and they are provided at the top of the window. Okay, so this is all for this lecture. Thank you.